Student, yesterday I have explained you the concept of displacement and distance in the terms of motion, right? And also we have solved many questions based on the displacement and distance, like that you are just watching on the screen at this time. 3 questions of your NCERT text questions is there. First questions we have solved yesterday, second former questions of former, and the third question is also there. Okay. So, the next topic of your textbook is uniform motion and non-uniform motion. Before discussing uniform and non-uniform motion, we proceed our study toward the some numericals also, then we will start the next topic. Okay. This is our study material of Senko right now. You may see just you will, I think when you are studying online, you just have to keep this study material aside you, and wherever you need to pause your video, you just have to pause it and just you have to understand and try to read the questions aside, which is already you are having the study material right now. So, you may see on the screen here the questions numericals. It is these are the questions, the typical board examination pattern. Okay. So, we have solved the question number first, that here former questions. Okay. The second question, a ball is thrown vertically, we have not solved yet. Yeah. So, actually the purpose of these numerical questions telling is increasing the understanding of a student about the distance and displacement. Is that clear? Sometimes just a typical question is there: is it possible for a body its a displacement 0 but distance is non-zero? So, when you start thinking in physics, means it's completely when you get well understand that you will just very clearly understand about the topic, then you can answer or reply for any questions very easily. Not you just have to appreciate as a assignment, just learn 1 or 2 hours right now. So, you just have to improve your understanding, not the learning. Okay, right. So, see here this the second question: ball is thrown vertically upward. Ball is thrown vertically upward. Ball thrown vertically upward. It rises. What is it saying here? You may see it rises up to a height 10 meter and comes back to initial position. Calculate then. So, do not just move rashly toward the question, you just have to think the situation practically, means the situations to be drive in your mind. Is that clear or not? So, how can we do this? Please tell me. So, this is a very simple, it is I am telling, right. So, situations to be drawn here. This a ball is thrown vertically. See the picture, what exactly is happening here? This a ball drawn vertically upward. Obviously, there is a ball drawn before you. Okay, guys, I am just making it a ball. Suppose it is a ball here. Is that clear? This is a ball here, and this ball is drawn vertically upward. So, obviously, if you will draw this ball vertically upward, so what will happen? This is ground, suppose that here, right now. So, obviously, when the ball is drawn, so in practically what happens? It will just go up up to the some height and will just start coming here. And think another situation is also what happen exactly when any object just go up. When any object just go up, then its speed gas decreases. Its speed goes slowly, means decreasing here. This right now, right. So, speed will go slowly, the speed will decrease here. Okay. So, what will happen then? The object will fall down after some time. Clear? So, it rises up to height 10 meter. The question is saying at the 10 meter height it rises here. This is the height 10 meter. Is that clear? This is the 10 meter height. Clear? Right? 10 meter. So, what next is it comes back to the initial position. Yeah, initial position coming here. Okay. Means just go up and just come down to this here. Clear? So, now this not to be drawn here while solving question, I am just improving your understanding. Okay, when you will write answer, I am telling how will you write down the answers. Okay, the technique of answer writing I will tell you this. Okay, so what is ball drawn vertically upward? It rises up to height of 10 meter and comes back to directional position. Calculate the total distance covered by. What is asking? Total distance covered by is asking. Total distance. Total distance means this distance is to be found out here. This distance is to be found out here. Total distance. Okay. So, what the total distance is? Total length of path. So, its length or this length, 2 lengths are here. So, what is the definition of distance? Obviously, so answer is to be written here. Distance is what here? 20 meter. Clear? And what next is displacement of the ball as a object goes and comes back during after complete journey. Where the object will be there is after complete journey, the object will just come its original position. That is what we can understand here. The displacement is 0. Displacement is here 0 meter. Why? Because it is coming at its original position. Is that clear, guys? Well understood here right now. Now carry on the next here. Third question. A body travel a distance of 10 meter towards south. A body travels a distance of 10 meter south. So again need to draw the picture here, south. So your reference is before you, okay, when you just is a east, is a west, and it's a north or it's a south. You always keep the direction in memory, okay. This is used for geographical study also. Always this type of references to be given here. This, okay. So what the questioner is saying? The question is saying here this body travel distance 10 meter towards south. Towards south means he start journey 10 meter towards south downside. Is that clear? 10 meter. Okay, to start from O, it just go to A here. Right now, O to A 10 meter. Then 10 meter and comes back to initial position. 10 meter towards south. He runs toward east. Where the east here? Please tell me. Left or right? Again, he will just run toward east here. How much he runs here? Tell please. He runs. What is that? Travel. He runs east. He runs toward east and travel 12 meter in the direction. Means it is also 12 meter. Clear? This position is B here, and yes, it's enough. The information is now complete here. So obviously he is just reaching at the B point here. We need to join this B point. Okay, we need to join this. So need B. This is to be joined here. This. So what the questioner is asking? You may see what the question is asking here. Total. The question is asking here. In this, he is asking question here. Okay, total distance traveled by the body or displacement of the body. So can you find this or not? Easily, I hope you can find out it. So what is the total distance? So method of writing answer I am telling you. Okay, what is the method of writing answer? Total distance. So first is there. Okay, total distance. Total distance means length of path. So total distance is what here? It's a OA and plus it's a AB. So what is OA? It's a 10 meter. What is AB? It's a 12 meter. What is together? It's a 22 meter. And second, what is to find out here? Total displacement. What is total displacement? So this is to find out here. OB it is. Now OB, how can you find out OB? So you may see this is a typical triangle is appearing here, and there is one vertical side is there. This means this vertical, and this is these two sides have been given. We need to find out the diagonal here, the third side. How can we find out this? They are at 90 degree. It's a 10 or it's a 12. So the third side is Pythagorean interpolated. How to find out here? This can be found out as OB is equal to under root. It's a 10 square plus 12 square. So 10 square means 100. 12 square means 144, and carry on the next please. 224. Is that clear or not? So is that 224 means here you may see 224. Further is to factorize 224. How many ones? 2 again 2, 5, and what next is 5 time goes it left here 6 again 2, 28. Now again here 2. What's there? 14 again 2. What's there? 7. So what is this indices? The mathematics ones. Yes. So what will here be? Obviously, so this it's you may see this will coming out the root. This will coming out the root as it's a 2 square. It's a 2 square. Or these together will it's a 14 here. Clear? So why we are just making so? Because its indices is, what indices is 2. So which have the power 2, they will come out from the surd sign, from the radical, right. So 2 into 2 under root 14 is there also, it's a 4 root 14 meter, because meter wise to be written here, meter is to be written here for unit here. The trick in physics, whenever you are solving numerical, you have to keep remember about the unit of all physical quantity which you are going to use in the numericals to be in the SI system. There are 4 system of units, in that the standard system is SI system. Well understood you? Now see the question next. What the question next is? The question next is the total displacement, the displacement from his initial position. Okay, we have done this. Question number 4. A car travel a distance, you will see this question number 4 is there. Okay. A car travel a distance of 15 kilometer toward east. Always east where? Front, back, left, right, east, means the method of writing answer. Question number 3rd. East where is right side, 15 kilometers. So obviously car travel 15 kilometer east. So from here you will go 15 kilometer east. Okay. How much is 15 kilometer? Then there's a point. What is the point here? You may tell. It's a point. He is starting O for origin. He is starting from origin O for origin. It's O, and just it go up to 15. This is east direction. And what next is? And 20 kilometer towards south. South is he reaches here. So above south or below south? Below the south is okay. So below the south, how much it's move here? Just move. What is the distance here? 20. Just he move here. It's a 20 meter. Simply we can understand here. Okay, it's a 20 meter. So where he reached, it's a B, it's a O, or it's a A also. Clear? So you just may see here this, it's O, A and B. Show that motion of car graphically and determine a kilometer, 20 kilometer and south, and then 45 kilometer east. Again 45 also east to move here. This 45 east. Where is east? East is here. 45 is there, sorry. So he just moved 45 first. Okay, yes. So his position is what? His position is, you may see this is A, B, or it's a C. So what is to find out here? The total displacement travel, but what to find out here? Displacement, and that is total displacement. Okay. So what is the total displacement? What is the definition of displacement? Yes, directly join the line here from initial to final position. Where is the initial position? Tell please. Your initial position is O, and is ending its journey at C. So this is displacement. The red line I have drawn here is a displacement. Okay, as the definition. When we are solving numericals, we always have to remember about that what the definition exactly. So displacement is OC. So you are to find out OC, that is question mark. How can you find out that? So I am telling the definition again. The total displacement is the distance between initial and final position, or also we can say the change in the position between initial and final is called it's a displacement. This can also be the shortest distance. Okay. So OC final is to find out here. How can you find out OC? So there is many here. If you will find out this, it can be D here also. If you find this OD, then after this you can find out this. Simple manner here. I am telling the method to find out OC. So need to construct here something. If you will just start and think in this triangle. So in the triangle you will need to AD here. AD will need it here. And AD is not given here. What you will do then? You will try to find out. Otherwise, it's not possible to find out this. Okay. Again, you will just to think start here for this also not have been given here dB, so it's problem here to find it. So we need to construct here something else. Okay, what I'm telling you, just look at this, what is that? Okay, we'll just need here, we'll proceed it here, we'll proceed. Okay guys, and here we'll complete the diagram. Let this is clear. So we'll make here a triangle is being formed here. So the geometry you may see OAB, it's 90 degree. Wait a minute please. Obviously it's 90 degree, it's 90, it's 90, it's 90 and it's 90. So what type of quadrilateral ABDO is forming? Yeah, it's a rectangle. So what the length of this AB? This will be here same, it's a 20 meter. So you now just have you have a triangle here. Now you have a triangle. What type of triangle you just have? So I'm telling this what type of, this side you know in the triangle, this side you know in the triangle, and this side you are to find in the triangle. Just see here this. Okay guys, so how can we do this? It's very simple. It's a O, it's a D and it's a C. You are to find out this, and it's given here 20 meter, and it's given here what this total is there. Please tell me. The total is here. You just see what total is given here. I think it's given. How much is this? So from here to here given, I think. What is that? It's, I think here this will be 15 also, and this is, I think, 45. Yeah, 45 this is. So what's together always 45 and 60 is there. Okay, it's a 60 meter. Now you have the triangle. So if you know this, if you know this, can you find this? Obviously. So what will be the displacement here? The displacement is OC is equal to under root 20 square and plus 60 square. Here again I am telling you the trick. Okay, so much diagrammatical we have given. It's not necessary that to give the diagram separately this. Okay, actually I am using this diagram to make you understand very clearly about the topic. Is that clear guys? Will remember please. So now here to find out the final answer, so sometimes student calculate this completely, okay, and he just start writing that here. So I'm telling this, it's made up of what here, 2 into 10, so 10 square 2 square. It's also made up of that 6 into 10. So this term also have the 10 square, this will also have the 10 square, and remaining 6 is also there. It have also 2 square and 2 square is. Finally square means in this term 2 square first term and 10 square. In 60 also 2 square 10 square. Why square? Because it's a square is given over this. You may see this is okay guys. So further can be written as what is common throughout. So it shall be 2 square and 10 square, means out of this what is its indices. You just have understood here indices, nothing is written means indices 2. So the term with the power 2 can come out, get free from the sides. You just call this, it's a x square can be written as x. Got you? Remember in the first chapter mathematics we have studied. Don't forget mathematics, okay, because mathematics is a queen of physics, right? So it will have the 20 square. So this can be written 2 square will come out as single. So here it will be 2 into what will come here, 10 also, and it shall be 1 plus here 3 square, because square is there, okay, 6. So 3 square is only there. So this can be written as, how can we write this please? Here with 3 square will there please. So it's a 20 and there was 3 3 is 9 1 10. It's a answer. Clear? Okay guys, well understood you this. This is the method of solving questionnaires. Now see the next question also. This is what displacement, or what is asking to, he is asking the displacement of that. Displacement, how can you find out? Distance and displacement. So distance is, and one of the, there is mistake some here, is a displacement, is a distance. One of them is the distances, not both are distance or displacement. Okay, so distance, can you tell me what is the distance? Obviously you will find you will find first this plus this and plus this. What is the sum of them? 15 plus 20 plus 45. Your answer will come here. This distance 15 plus 20 plus 45. Can you find this or not? Answer just to written this. Okay guys, well understood you. Now see the next question. Skill testing here. An object has moved through a distance. Object has moved through a distance. What question is saying here? Object has moved through a distance. Distance can have its zero displacement. If yes, support your answer. Means it is the testing of your understanding about displacement. The question is saying there is some object. It has moved up to some distance, and the questioner is saying that after moving some distance its displacement becomes zero. So, is it practically possible? If it is, then imagine a situation physically or practically this could happen or not here. So, one student said, yes sir, if you imagine how this will happen here. Yes, this will happen when object will move on circular, just like object comes here, and after, yes, on a circular path this will happen. Suppose object start from journey from A, and after one revolution it just come here to the same. Clear? So, its a displacement will be, what the displacement will, 0 the displacement will be. So, if the displacement is 0, then the distance is non-zero here. So, well understood you. How can we understand this? So, you need to give this explanation can be given. Yes, it is possible. Your answer is, I am telling the technique of writing answer. Yes, if an object moves, along a circular, path, so after each revolution, okay, its displacement is 0. Yes, this is the method of writing answer, and even you have to write the answer in your answer sheet in this manner what I told you. Clear? Next question please. Skill testing. Which of the following is true about displacement? This cannot be 0. Yes, it can be 0, just we have proved. Its magnitude is greater than distance. No, I am telling this. Suppose an object moving along straight line, object goes A to B, okay, and come back to this. So, this come back means displacement is 0, but distance is non-zero. Okay, if object go only one direction, here the distance is, suppose some distance suppose is 20 and displacement 20 or 10. So, distance and displacement can be same, but cannot be here less than greater than. So, what you will write here, this is a magnitude more than the distance, its magnitude greater than the distance traveled by the object. Is it possible here? Both the statement are given for the displacement. So, first is a statement, first statement correct, it cannot be 0, but its magnitude cannot be greater than distance. So, you can say first is correct and second is incorrect. See the question next. Rest and motions are relative terms. Explain why. You need to explain here why relativeness. Yes, this is very interesting question in physics. It's saying relative term. So, what is the meaning of relative term? So, imagine a situation, you are sitting in a train, okay, you are sitting in a train and your train just is about to move, okay, another train just come aside you and just is, stands at your the next track on this, okay, and after some times one of the car start, you feel that your train is moving, but you see the next side here, and after the seeing the next side, you just clear or confirm that your train is not moving, the other train is moving. So, what happens actually to see the other side? Actually, you see the tea stalls, platforms and the people moving in the trees and different are roof floor also the you just see here, and they are not just appear just going back. So, you say yes, your train is not in the motion, the side train is in the motion. Right now, if so this situation can be explained here, means you just watching this. If suppose that another example I am telling you, you and your friend are sitting in the train, okay, and your friend just watches at you, he just sees you. Right now, if he see you, then what happens inside the train? You are not appearing in the motion to him. Why? And to her, why you are not appearing in the motion to her? Because you both are sitting in the train, and the all windows and the doors of the trains are closed, okay, and your friend is sitting in the same train and the bogie, right, or the bogie. So, what? You both are not in the motion for each other. If your friend is now on the platform and you are in the train, and the train start motion, so you appear in the motion for your friend, and your friend appears in the motion for you right now. But now, if you are on the platform and the train is moving, so you both are not moving on the not are in the not both are you for the motion in the motion for each other. It means the three situations are there: you and your friend in the train, and the train is moving, okay, you both are not appearing the motion in each other because even the train is moving. And second case, your friend is on the platform, you are in the train, and train again moving, yes, your train is appearing in the motion. You and your friend on the platform, again train is moving. In the all cases train are moving, but in the only one case is that you are just seeing that train is in the motion. So, what we can speak here, the three things important here: you observer, your friend is object, what you see just here, and next is the surrounding. Surrounding, it means that here the three things here, point of reference. When you see your friend, with the friend you see its surrounding. So, surrounding just your friend is not changing his position with respect to surrounding. So, he is not appearing in the motion. Clear, guys? So, what we can understand here this. So, relative term, how this? Your friend is in the motion because you are in the rest, and you both are in train. Your friend is not in the motion because you are not in the motion. It means that observer and object, when both are at rest, both does not change position with respect to surrounding, then they will appear in the rest. Okay. So, we just have to take relative terms how they are. So, you will just explain this here. One object appears the other in the motion. What is right answer? One object appears in motion for the others because the other object is in the rest, or the moving with the different speeds, means the traveling at the different distance and different time interval. Clear? And both are at the rest, it means one of them in motion. So, if both are moving in the same speed, so they will not appear in motion with each other. So, we can speak here, one object appears in motion the others because one of them is at the rest. So, this is the relative term here. Okay, your friend is in motion because you are at rest. So, how is this? Track is approaching a person at rest. Is it the person at rest relative to track? Track is approaching to a person at rest. The person is at rest. Is it the person at rest relative to track? No. Who is just watching this? Truck is approaching to a person at rest. Person is at rest. Very simple situation, you may say. There is a person. Okay. A truck is moving toward him. The truck is moving toward him. So, where is the object is being shown? With respect to this is not in motion because the distance between them is getting changed here. Right now. So, what will we observe with this? No. Why? Where the person, depends on where the person is. Yes, if the person is sitting inside the truck, then the man is not be in the rest, at rest, he will appear. Define the distance and displacement. Can you write the definition, displacement and distance? Yes, they are the straightforward questions here. Well, understood you guys? This is a simple method to solve the questions here. Here some question more are also home assignment, numericals, right? So I will I hope that you will solve these all questions. I already declared that numerical solving is very important. Clear, guys? So please will solve this home assignment. I am given this is as a home assignment question 1, 2, 3, 4, and this skill test will also you will do here. Okay, guys. So these first home assignment and skill test here also. Clear? Will solve this or not? Okay. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. We'll solve please this, guys.